Welcome to a bonus edition of Geekdom Q&A. I haven't been on the Ask FM in quite some time. The last time I got together with you guys to do a Q&A was with Lant, and we actually taped that a few weeks ago. So I haven't been on this thing in a while. I did answer some questions, but like actually on the Ask FM. But on this video here, I'm going to answer your questions right from the Ask.fm. Of course, Ask.fm, whack, Geekdom 101 or / and here we go. Let's get right to it. Let's not waste any time. Dropping a little bonus for you guys here. I was bored. I was like, fuck it. Let's do a bonus video. Got a little bit of free time, so there you go. I hate the term universe buster. This is from Trey Rains. I hate the term universe buster. I'm talking as in real life sense. How exactly do you destroy open space? I understand destroying planets and the solar systems, but the universe itself? Please. Well, that's not really a question. It's more of an opinion. And I do kind of agree that the term universe buster is kind of weird in the sense that why would matter allow itself to create something that can destroy itself? Like, why would the universe create something within it that can destroy it? It doesn't really make much sense. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that Beerus or whomever can destroy the universe like while he's in it. So then where does he go? To a different universe? Or are all the universes inside of, like, are they all like pocket universes inside of a bigger universe? I don't know. But I do agree. Galaxy Buster kind of makes more sense. Universe Buster is a little extreme. I do agree with that at least. Do you think it was a good idea to split the Dragon Ball manga into DB and DBZ? That's a great question. Honestly, from a marketing perspective, I would say yes, because Dragon Ball Z and the arc where Gohan essentially comes into the picture, because we don't see Gohan until the beginning of Dragon Ball Z or the first manga chapter where Raditz shows up, which I think was volume, I don't remember the actual chapter, but I think the volume was like volume 16, was it? I could be wrong on that, but who cares? So to answer the question, I think it makes sense, especially with the fact that even though Toriyama never actually really intended for Gohan to be the main character, he did kind of dance the idea around his head, I'm sure, because of how much the focus was put on Gohan. Because really the story of Dragon Ball Z is essentially the story of Goku along with Gohan and Vegeta. When you talk about the Dragon Ball manga as a whole, it's mostly about Goku, but still, I think it was a good idea. Honestly, I think it was. I think the problem is that people got into Dragon Ball Z and never gave Dragon Ball a fair shake, mostly because of misrepresentation, misinformation. So, to me, that's, that's like, you gotta try. If you're watching this video, and I'm sure most of you haven't, but if you're watching this video and you have not seen Dragon Ball, you definitely need to go back and watch Dragon Ball. If you've only seen Z. I didn't mean to do that. Let me get back here. And by the way, as always, folks, as I put my keys down, as always, this show is dedicated to the working men and women out there. All you folks out there who are taking classes, trying to get smarter, getting jobs, working. This is for you, paying them gimmicks in the mail called bills. Hell yeah. By the way, folks, I'm going to be kind of moving around, up and down, because to me, same people ask the same questions on all our Ask FM, so if I move around, it'll add more variety here. I know you're a big sub fan, but are there any Faulconer scores that you like? Yes. I like the Vegeta piano. I love that one. I love the Earth theme a lot. I really love it. I love the Goku SS3 theme. Especially the remix. There's a remix out there. Expert Games had told me about it, of that song where somebody remixed it, right? It's on YouTube. If anybody has that link, go ahead and drop it in the description below so everybody who's watching the video can check it out. But hopefully somebody will do that. There's like a rock remix and a techno remix of it that sounds incredible. There's actually one with like real classical, like, I guess, like a real classical like music. I really, really love the remixes. I do like the Faulconer music. I really do. I just don't think it fits with Dragon Ball, nor should it be playing the entire time. But I do like it. I do like some of the songs. The one that's the most polarizing that I've learned is the Cell song. The like, I cannot stand that song, with the exception of the Super Perfect Cell one, when he comes back and it's like really, really gritty. Down, like I like that one because it's like fucking scary, bro. Plus, I also love the Imperfect Cell version of that song because if you remember, Cell, like his Cell theme changed every time that Cell got a new form when he absorbed somebody. I love the first one and the last one the best. So those are my thoughts on that. Akira Toriyama, it's a Toriyama, but okay, has made more mangas than Dragon Ball Z. Well, he never made a Dragon Ball Z manga. It's Dragon Ball. You only cover Z on your channel. If you were a true fan of Toriyama, you would cover all his mangas and email Toei to make all of his mangas in anime. I am bigger fan and don't speak better English than you, but win at Toriyama. Well, first of all, you can't fucking pronounce his motherfucking name, bro. So as far as you saying you're a bigger fan, I don't care if you can't speak English. This is about fucking writing, and you can't even pronounce the motherfucker's name. And you also said Dragon Ball Z, so I highly doubt it. And plus, I have covered other Toriyama mangas. I've talked about. On Dragon Ball in-depth videos, I've talked about Dragon Boy. I've done Q&As where I talk about Dr. Slump, and there's more stuff coming. So it's not happening. All right, it's just clown, bro. I don't like when people come at me with like, if you're gonna come at me and say you're a bigger fan than I am. First of all, if you are, great. Like, I'm not gonna fucking hate you for that. All right, that's great. I'm glad we can all fellowship over Dragon Ball. But you better not fucking try to fucking take me down, bro, because I will defend myself and I'll call you out on your bullshit. Anybody who knows me knows that I will call your monkey ass out. I will fucking call you out. So if you're going to sit there and tell me you're a bigger Toriyama fan, can't even fucking pronounce Toriyama or spell Toriyama, no, bro, you're a fucking joke. Moving on. Would you ever make a video where you and Hail Zeon both cosplay? I am not a cosplayer, but I am considering dressing up like Kylo Ren this year because he's Kylo Ren. You and Goku, Zeon is Chi-Chi, and they violently start sucking each other's erect, foreign-looking cocks for money. Whoever comes first loses and has to eat a bucket of the winner's shit and vomit. I would love to see that at 50K subs. That's funny. All right. That's not going to happen, but there you go. Do you have hair or are you balding? I have hair. Do you like Slipknot or any metal? Yeah, I actually used to listen a little bit of Slipknot. I'm not a big metalhead, but I used to like Megadeth, Metallica, Whitesnake, if you even count that. 80s glam band. I like Motley Crue. I have a bunch of metal. I'm not a metal like connoisseur. I don't know the history of the bands or anything, but I do like the occasional metal from time to time. 80s stuff specifically. I like that stuff a lot. Do you think they'll release a sequel or DLC for Dragon Ball's universe that follows the Dragon Ball Super storyline? From Daniel Krieger. Yes, Xenoverse 2 will come. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move down. Do you think it's possible for Krillin to wish to be a Saiyan and become Super Saiyan God? Probably not. But the Super Dragon Balls can grant anything, so hey, maybe they could. Burnout Fan, if you could choose 3 places to visit, what would they be? Japan, well, Universe 6 would be one, but if you're talking about in the real world, Japan, Australia, so I can hang out with Super Jaiyan, and probably Colombia, because there's a lot of hot women. And as you know, guys, whatever happens in Colombia stays in Colombia. Where do you get first-hand knowledge of new Dragon Ball Z Super episodes? Again, there's no such thing as DBZ Super. Enough with the fucking DBZ Super. If you don't call it DBZ GT, there's no DBZ Super, okay? I don't know what you mean by first-hand knowledge of Dragon Ball Super episodes. I watch them. That's how. Do you think Star Wars 8 will be a bigger box office success than Force Awakens? It's possible, but not likely, in my opinion. Will Ocean Kai be released soon? Yeah, all right. That's funny, yo. We don't even know if Ocean Dub of Kai even really exists, all right? They claim it does, but it's like the mysterious Harmony Gold episodes of Dragon Ball that nobody's ever seen before. Do you think, or will Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT ever be released on Blu-ray? Probably not, but you never know. You're the true gookdom yeehaw. Thanks. If future Trunks and present time Trunks are the same person and have the same potential, well, they're not. Does that mean that Gohan has more potential than Trunks? Remember, Trunks had unlocked Super Saiyan as a young child too in the manga, so future Trunks didn't have it for a shorter time than present Trunks. That's true, and we really don't know how present Trunks got the form so soon. That's kind of one of those inconsistencies of the Buu saga that don't really make much sense, but future Trunks getting it, obviously he didn't have the proper training. Maybe Kid Trunks trained with Vegeta more. Obviously, future Trunks never got to meet his father until he went back in time. So that could be it. I mean, maybe him horsing around the gravity room, which future Trunks did not do, maybe that's what helped him get it. I'm just guessing here at this point. If Bulma got pregnant and went to the hyperbolic time chamber, as a year would go by, she would have a baby in one day. Random fan speculation I read on Bra Bola in Dragon Ball Super from Tyrone. You know what? That's fucking brilliant. Holy shit. I'm going to tweet about this here. Fuck, I'll tweet about it right now. Right here, you're seeing my Twitter live. Alright? Let's see here. You're seeing it right here on the video. Where's my snipping tool at? Alright, so check it out. I'm going to fucking put you over right now, bro. Right here on the video. This saves the series. This could save the series. Holy shit. Genius. Anyway, let's get back to... That's genius, dude. Holy shit. What if Broly could control time and space? He'd still lose. I saw Bola on DBZ Super Facebook page. She looked like she older than Pan. There is no DBZ Super, and that's not Bola, that's Bulma. Thoughts on Super's pacing? Personally, I think it's too slow even now. Well, it's about to get ramped up here because from what the episode leaks that we got, which I have on the channel, it looks like it's going to be speeding up quicker. Maybe even less than one episode per fight. So that's, and which actually I thought they would spend more time on the fights, but I guess not. I don't know. I think it's too fast now. Who do you think received the most Zenkai boost in Dragon Ball Z? I think Vegeta. I might be wrong, so I wanted to ask you. I think you're right. I think it was Vegeta. Either Vegeta or Goku. Probably Goku because he did the gravity training for a little bit longer. It's got to be between them two. A little sip for the working man. I think you would have to go back and actually count it if you can, because a lot of the Zenkais happened off screen too. Gohan's ultimate form should be skips from regular show from Rock Mac. I don't know what regular show is, brother, so we'll ocean this again. All right, let's move down here. Did you enjoy the 20 seconds of training of Gohan's training? Too bad the flashbacks got more time than that. LOL from Wawaru Crook. I agree. This is bullshit. What is canon? The ROF and BOG movies or the Super manga? I did a video called the Dragon Ball Super Canon. It's on my channel where we explain there are actually 3 different canons. So go watch that video. Me and Dino explained it. What do you think about Whis being the main villain in DBS? Of course, making sure suited the plot. I feel it would be more unpredictable than Hit, Champa, or Beerus being the main villain. It would have to make sense, and right now it doesn't because he hasn't done anything. If he's the most powerful character, now he can do whatever he wants. So how would you vilify him? Like, what kind of evil act would he do? Would he get jealous somebody outclassed him? Like, what would he do? You'd have to write a story where he would turn evil compellingly, maybe from a bigger evil. I don't know. It's just, I don't see it happening right now. I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. If you can, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If there's a way you can turn this guy evil and actually make him hateable. What's up, Geekdom? Love the channel. In the DBZ filler episode when Gohan meets Tao Pai Pai, is the old man that shows up supposed to be Master Mutaito, Kevin Simpson? No. No. Mutaito's dead, bro. He's been dead for years. Let's see. Frieza versus Cell at bowling. Cell. Have you seen Star Wars Rebels? Not all of it, and I like it so far. Yo, Geekdom, do you play Nintendo games? And if so, what are your top 3? Of course. Top 3 Nintendo games of all time. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Wait, you're talking about just classic Nintendo? Okay, if it's classic NES. Best NES games ever. Dragon Warrior 3, Dragon Quest 3, The Legend of Zelda, and Mario 3. My opinion, of course. Also, do you think DBS will be the final series ever in Dragon Ball? Keep up with the good videos, and remember, keep those ladies healthy. From Saiyan Brethren. Will it be the final series ever? I think it'll be the final one for a very long time. I think if they do another series, it'll be totally different, or they'll reboot it with a new voice cast. I just don't think there's going to be another one with this cast and with this group of creative people, or with even Toriyama, after Super. But who knows? I mean, I would do spin-offs, honestly. If they don't want to keep the voice cast, like if they can't get Nozawa because she's getting too old or whatever, they can always do a spin-off for Jocko or something like that. You know what I mean? So I can't say it'll be the last one. All right, time for sexy questions. Fucking the butt, suck, or intercourse. Videl, Princess Peach, Megan Fox. I would anal fuck Megan Fox because she's a fuckable girl, but she also has that fucking prissy face that I can't stand. That I'm all hot. I can't stand her acting either. I'm hot shit. So I would just rage fuck her asshole. Videl, I would probably have intercourse with, and Princess Peach I would suck. I would suck Princess Peach, but it's interchangeable really. Evil Boo versus Kid Boo. I say Kid Boo. I agree with you. What character in Dragon Ball Z do you believe is equal in power to Genos? From Kai Lin. I think Android 16. I actually think that there's a lot of comparisons and similarities there. Let's see here. I'm just gonna quickly go down here. Okay. You talk a lot about psychology in some of your videos. Did you study majoring in college, or do you have a casual interest in the field? I have a casual interest, but I also talked to a buddy of mine. I've done podcasts with him who is a PhD in psychology and parapsychology, so that's where I get that from. I hear you talk about Saban Entertainment, how bad they are, but I don't think I've ever heard you talk about what they did that was so bad. Can you please explain? Sorry if you answered this previously. I'm a bit new to your channel, and I'm slowly working through your older content. Well, it's not that Saban is bad. It's that Saban has essentially taken what Haim Saban has done. He's taken products from Japan and made them, he's made them Americanized. And I don't really have a problem with it now. I went through a time in my life where I did have a problem with it, but the reason why the Ocean dub, or one of the reasons why the original Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z, the one from 96, 95, the reason why that one had so much editing was because of Saban's influence on making it a kid's show. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was Kyoru Sentai Zyuranger. That's what it was. And Saban took it and put American actors and took the footage. Now, they paid Toei handsomely for that, so it's okay. Plus, now Shout Factory... Yeah, I think it's Shout Factory is putting out the Zyuranger DVDs. So I'm not so mad about it now because both products are now available, so you can buy whichever one you want. So I hope that answered the question. I don't really hate Saban. I've never said I hated Saban. Actually, Saban entertained me for much of my childhood. Let's be real about it. Is it just me, or does Bulma's sister look surprisingly young for someone who should be around 60 years old? Agreed, brother. Do you think it's possible Bulma used Omori's notes on his theories for time travel when creating her own time machine? Holy shit, dude. You know what? You're getting put over, brother. You are getting put over on the Twitter right now. Another genius. Another brilliant idea. Because that'd be cool if that's how future Bulma was able to... Because Jocko should theoretically still exist. There's our boy, Tatsuki of Flames. Be talking to him in a minute here. I'll reply to you in a minute, bro. Even though by the time you watch this, it'll be like yesterday. Anyways, yeah, that's a great idea, dude. I don't know if it's possible, but that is freaking fantastic. You should be doing some continuity editing for Toei, and I mean that. I'm being very serious here. Future Trunks versus GT Trunks. I say Future Trunks because Pansy GT Trunks got hurt in a fucking car crash, then got his ass kicked by Android 17. Yeah, Future Trunks is just way stronger, I think. Okay, Michael Ojeda. I think I've seen you before, or I think I've seen you ask this question on other places. Why didn't Fat Boo adopt any of Dabura's traits when he absorbed him? Because he didn't absorb him. He turned him into a cookie and ate him. The only time that turning somebody into food and eating them is absorption is when it's Boo to Boo, which is why Evil Boo absorbed Fat Boo and got his, his power or whatever. So basically, Dabura or Dabura, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Dabura, it doesn't matter. He was eaten. He wasn't absorbed. One more, and we'll get the fuck out of here. What do you think will happen in the Universe Tournament in Dragon Ball Super? I already did a video about that. You have to hear Frieza's Hebrew dub. It's weirdly good. I'll check that out. I like that one. All right. Let's see. How strong is Baba? I guess you're talking about Uranai Baba, not Giant Baba from All Japan Pro Wrestling. Because All Japan's Baba was pretty damn strong. Baba's not really powerful, but she has abilities that other people do not have. She can travel in between the different realms of the dead and the living. She can predict the future, and she can call upon warriors to work for her. So that's kind of her powers, but she's not physically strong. We haven't seen any evidence of that, even though her brother is Muten Roshi. Maybe she has some secrets. We'll probably never see it. Anyways, that's it for Geekdom Q&A. Thank you for hanging out with me here in this bonus Q&A. Hope you had a good time. Leave your comments below to any questions. And if you want to send me a question for Geekdom Q&A, ask.fm/Geekdom101 is the place to go. Talk to y'all later.